All right, guys, here you go. Whoa, almost fell off the mountain. That was a close one. All right, so here you go. Here's a top view of our base. Hi, everyone. It's Bart from Bart's Workshop, and today I'm starting a brand new game series in Satisfactory 1.2. So sit back, grab a drink, and enjoy the show. All right, let's get this game started. We're doing the Grassy Fields, and let's have some fun. All right, let's see where we got thrown into. Okay, so we are... Okay, I know where we are. All right, let's go look for some foliage. So we're gonna start picking up all these leaves, grab our stuff we can burn in our biomass burner. So we're just running around right now and picking up some stuff to use as fuel. And we'll make our way towards our base. So the graphics in this game are amazing. So I did do one change from the default settings. I set the creatures to be passive so they don't attack me. I don't have time to play around with them, so I'm just going to focus on the actual building part of the game. So we're going to run up here. We'll see what our base is. Pick up our power slug.
This semi-slug species seems to persist entirely through absorbing and storing energy from its surroundings. Studying this could provide new methods for improving fixit production line efficiency. Store this potential resource for later use.
Okay, we're going to make our way down to our base location. All right. We're almost there. Let's pick up all this stuff here. Okay, so first order of business, we have to put down our main hub. That's going to be right here. Open our menu, go to special, and we'll put down the hub. Okay, so we're probably looking like something like this. Where's our, it's about right there. I'm thinking like that is fine. Oops, wrong button, haha. Alright, here's our base. And you can see the rockets gonna be coming down. Here she comes. Delivery service. Alright, so we have a bunch of milestones we have to work through. So we have tier 1, tier 2 that are open. And I can shift through between tier 1 and tier 2. And then within the actual tier, there's base building, logistics, and field research. So let's do base building first. And select the milestone. Okay, so we need 200 of concrete, 100 of plate, and 100 rods. So we need to start making that stuff. So first, what we want to do is, before we start anything, let's convert our biomass into some fuel. And then just as this is done, we'll do the wood as well. Then we have some fuel to run our generators. Okay, so what we can do is go to this little storage box. And we want to put these in there. We'll need 2 of them. We don't need the power slug right now. And we don't really need this right now, the zapper, because nothing's going to attack us at this point. So we're fine. Leave the storage. Let's go over here, fill our fuel in. Okay, we're not going to turn it on yet, but we'll just fill it in. Okay. And then let's go to, let's go over here. Lay down our, where's our bag here? Here you go. Manual miner. Just set it here. And then let's run over here. I'm going to set up a couple miners over here as well. I'll probably put one over here as well. Okay, and then we also need copper, so might as well run up to copper, which is just up the mountain here. This is Bob, don't mind him. He's just a creature that lives on this planet, kind of just chills. There you go. There's another creature there, another hog. So what we can do here is set this one down. And let's just mine this. Okay, got some copper. I'm just gonna do a little bit more, just because I might need some wiring. Let's do till I have about 50 in the bag. Okay. Grab that. I guess we just fall down here. And what we're going to do is we're going to go right here, because they do get filled up. Grab those resources. Might as well grab this one. And also grab this one. Okay. And we can mine that one. Okay. Let's go and build some of these manually here. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to convert our iron, into iron ignot, or iron ore into iron ignot. So we need 200, 100, and 100. So right now we have 129 plate and 100 rod. So gonna need more. And what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna actually first make some miners, some extra manual miners, because we're gonna need it for the concrete. I'll just let this run through. So this is the manual process. Eventually we'll set up some machines to do this automatically. It's just we're just trying to build up some resources so we can start building the actual infrastructure. Okay, and let's go plate. Actually, just before that, let's do some screws to make sure we have enough for our goal that we're trying to accomplish here. Okay, and the rest we'll do plate again. Okay, so what we're gonna do first is we're gonna build a little workshop here. Here, and I'm gonna do a workshop. And I'm just gonna put it right here somewhere. See if it's gonna be in the way or not. Kind of like this. I think that might be okay. I'll just put it actually here. About like that. Okay, now in the workshop I can go here and I can build more portable miners. So let's just build a few of these. Okay, good enough. Now I can go and set these down here, and that way I can have more resources. Okay. Let's go miners. And we're gonna set them down here. Oops. There's 1, 2, 3. And then we'll probably set more over there. One thing I want to do is probably copper as well. I'll be getting up to copper later on. So we're just going to set this up here. You don't use that much copper in the beginning because it's just for wire. So I'm just going to set a couple of these here. Oops. This one and this one. There you go. Grab that. I have all the copper I need. And as you're walking around, you're always picking up more fuel. Okay, I could just jump down here. Okay, so now that's done, we can go and let's see here. I guess we can see if we can donate some of our stuff here. And rod, and now we just need concrete. So let's finish our concrete we have here. And might as well clean up the biomass as well. Get that all ready to go. Okay, you can go put that in storage. Okay, let's go get more concrete. Or limestone, should I say. Let's see, how many can we donate? 42. We need 200, so we need about 100 more. So let's go and start making more. So this is to get the foundations going. Once we have foundations, then we can start putting up our buildings. Okay. Donate those ones. Okay, 60 more. I guess I could have put 4 of the miners on here, but that's okay. I can do some manual mining for a minute here. So this is what's called an impure limestone. So it only gives a small amount of resources. When you get into normal or pure, they pretty much give you a lot more. So for now, it's close. I don't have to run around, so it's still good. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take a quick break from here. I'm just going to go unload those miners so those ones keep working. Because I will set up the powered miners here. But in the meantime, I might as well get some of the resources. So this can still mine while I'm working on my other stuff. I gotta check these. Get that one. There we go. Alright. Grab those. Oh, I do have another one here. I totally missed it. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a little... I'm just going to put down a constructor here. Whoops. Production constructor, just for the limestone, because just for... this is just really temporary here. Go here. Pick this, and we're going to populate it with limestone. And let's put in the power pole here. Okay. Missing concrete. Oh, I don't have any concrete. I have to make at least 1 concrete for the floor. Here you go. So you gotta have some sort of concrete to do something. Okay, good enough. And then, actually, you know what? I just realized, why don't I just put it over there? It's closer. Here, get rid of this. And we're just gonna do, oops. Do power. Let's hook up power. Can we do it on the back side here? Let's do the front side. Let's trail it from here. We'll hook this up to here. And then let's go from here. We're going to create a power line right over here. Okay, and we're just put a constructor here, just temporarily. Here, let's go, trying to turn around. So there's an input and an output, so we're just going to do, here, let's do it like this. And then we can also put a storage bin here. Those are available? Yeah, those are available. Yeah, here you go. Boom. And then we're just going to put a belt here. Okay, and then we just need to hook up this power. Boom. Okay, pick a recipe. So we're just going to go concrete. Okay, and then we just put all the concrete in here. Here you go. There you go. And that just rolls over here. And this will start producing them. As soon as it gets enough. Okay. So let's go here, grab all these. Okay. There you go. So I'll keep creating our concrete. And we can grab it when we need it. Alright, so what do we need here? We have 22. Oh, we need 40 more. Okay. So let's empty these as well. Grab this. I need 40 more. So just create those manually. Here, I only got 14. That's okay. We're very close. Okay, we're at 20. Drop another 20 down. So I'll need another 20 concrete. Let's see how much it's made for me. 6, 7. Okay, so I'm just going to go again and run quickly here. Pick up these resources. By the time I come back, that should be good to go. I have 11, 18. I need, how many do I need? I need 20, so I need 2 more. 1 more and 1 more. There you go. That's all we need. Boom. Donate another 20. And here you go. Launchpad is ready to go. Launch it. And there goes our rocket.
Reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Ada is such a talker. You're AI in the game. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is concrete. I need more concrete. I want to try to put these power lines behind. I don't like it in the front there. It's just sort of annoying, I guess. Let's see here. If I do this, I think I can be able to do this. Here. And then I might be able to squeeze through here. All right. And I'll put this over here on this side. Okay. Up this one. And I just need a power line connecting this one to that one. There you go. Okay. That's working. I got lots of concrete coming through. What's our next goal? Is logistics. Okay. So now we need to build up all the rest of our stuff. So we want to keep what we need. And we are going to just do some iron ingots a little bit more. That way we have enough iron plate to start creating our factory, starter base. Okay, I'm gonna build some plates. Just some rods, just in case. And more plates. Alright, let's go here. Well, now that we have foundations, now we can start building our actual base itself. So let's go pick this one up. Okay, and now we need to lay down our foundations. So we go to here, foundations, and we're gonna lay it down here. And let's go to the wheel. Okay, so now you want to lay down your foundations. Now, what you want to do is you want to make sure you turn on snapping, and then lay them all down. Now, there's a certain height you can go. I suggest going up higher because then you're going to go over a lot of these rocks. Okay, now if I want different ways of putting down the foundation, if I press the toggle button, I could go zoop, which means if I put this right here, I can go out all the way, or I can go vertical, which means I can go up. Okay. So I want to go zoop, and let's go from here, go out, lock it in once, and then you can kind of do it like that. Okay, so we're missing concrete. That's why we set up this concrete machine here, the constructor, because we're going to need a lot more concrete. So before we go pick that up, I'm just going to empty this. Maxed. Everything was at 100. There you go. Deposit that in here. Oops. I didn't want to do that. So you gotta be careful what you what you shift over to the other side. Okay. Okay, good enough. I got 51 concrete, perfect. Now we can go start building the base. Jump. Okay, so foundation. That looks good. Sure, let's do here as well. Okay, so you see how much you use a foundation, you start, now here's the thing, I can't pick this up because it's underground, so what we have to do is you have to remove this first, and then grab it. There you go. I can jump up, and then just re-add it in again. Okay, so now we need to add our miner. Let's see if we have enough parts for the miner. MK1. No, I'm missing concrete. Okay, let's go get some more concrete. Sure. Okay. Production, minor. Okay, so what we want to do is let's angle it this way. Okay, and then we want to align some splitters. Oh, we don't have splitters yet. Okay, so we're waiting for splitters. Okay. Okay, so what we can do is for now, let's just set up one. Let's see, where's our production constructors? Smelters. Okay, so we want to smelt the iron from the machine. Okay, so if you press and hold the button, it will lock the hologram in place. Okay, so let's do like this and move it up just a little bit. I think that would be enough. Or maybe a little bit more. I think that should be enough. Okay, so for now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here and connect my belt right into here. And then that one can start smelting right here. And we need power, so we're just going to connect this. Let's do it right here. I think that's fine. Let's go here. Connect this to here. And then we can connect this to here. You know what? I was right. So let's just put another power plug right here. Or power pole, actually. Okay. Connect that to here. Okay. And then this we have to pick. We have power, so that's going to be good. Here we have to pick our recipe, iron ignite. And then let's lay down some more foundation. Just going to pick up a lot of this stuff here.
Potential edible collected. If consumed before authorized as compatible with the human digestive system by Fixit, the consumer is responsible for any and all consequences. Store this potential resource for later use.
Okay, jump up. And can I put down any more foundations here? Yes, I can. One. Okay. Okay, so let's go and need power now. Okay, put that there, and I'm just gonna pull this as far as I can. Okay, so I'm gonna make another power pole here, just in case I need to split it. And connect that to here. Okay, so that should start working, and I just need more concrete. Okay, our guys here are full. So we're going to set up a miner on here as well, but not yet. If that works good enough. There you go. Whoops. Grab those. Okay. So what do we need for foundations? We still have a lot of the iron plate. So let's go here. Okay, so this grid system here is nice because it allows you to lay everything out. Okay, and if I look at this, you can see that this is creating my iron ignite. So I can also go like that. Add the iron ore right into it. Okay, so we need plate and rods and wire. Okay, so what we can do is let's set up a let's see if we have enough resources for a constructor. Put it down constructor here. Yep. So this constructor, if it's aligned, you see the line is right here. It means there's just a direct connection. So that should be good. I think that should be fine. Just looking into it, and then we can do this, and we can feed this all the way into here. Missing materials, iron plate, so I need more plate. Alright, let's see if we can manually create those. So in the beginning, going to be creating a lot of things manually, just because, here, you're just missing some of the beginning resources, but you'll start automating most things. Okay, let's do this one here, because we're going to need copper wire. So right now I'm just converting the copper ore into copper ignot, and then after that I can create some wire that I'm going to need, which is 300. I believe wire converts pretty fast, so should be easy. So currently it says under wire you have, from the current copper ignite, I can make 250 or so. I need 300, so let's just keep going, see if we can get up to that number. We still have more copper up the mountain that we can grab, the ore. 280, 290. I think we'll make it. Oh yeah. Okay, so let's go down here and make the wire. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually stop this here. What I'm going to do is let's go and I just want to set this up. So you want to try to be as efficient as you can and kind of do steps that will allow you to do multiple things at once. Okay, so let's go here. Now that we have iron plate, we can add this into there. And then we can start this producing, let's say, iron rod. And then next one, let's do another smelter here. Production smelter. And do it like that. Those line up. Yep, those line up. Why did this stop? Oh, there's no power here. Haha. Okay, so that's fine. So let's do another constructor here. And we're gonna align it with this one. Okay, so if you want to tell if it's aligned, you can look at the lines and you can see there's a line between them. And you know now these two are aligned. Okay, so we need power here. So we're going to split it right here, right in between them. Grab a power cable. So we can probably pull it out of this one. Add it into here. And I'm thinking probably over here. And this one will go here. You can see how fast the power lines get plugged up. So let's add another power cable here. This is kind of a little messy, but we'll let's add it right here. We can add this one to this guy and this to here. This iron knot, and we can add the resources in there manually. Yeah, belt. That goes there. Now there's something here that's showing that it looks like it's a little bit misaligned. Why is it misaligned? Oh, I see. I think I'm over a little bit on this side. Okay, so we just need to fix that. Power poles are pretty quick, easy to fix, but I want to make sure I fix this right away. So what we want to do is grab our production constructor. And let's add it to our building blocks right here. Quick selector wheel. I think that'll be good. So I might have to move it up a little bit. Yeah. Okay. Just so there's enough room. Now we just take the belt and we put it into here. Boom. And now we can start creating plate on this one. And we just need power. Okay, so jump over here again. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to do something different. Add a power pole here. To that one. And then let's just delete this one. That's the better way to do it. There you go. Okay, so this will start creating what I need. Awesome. Okay, so while those are working, I'm just gonna check on our concrete here. I have a lot of concrete, that's fine. Empty these guys out. Okay, and so those are all working away, and now I can work on my copper wire. Okay, so it's creating me the iron plate and the iron rod, and while that's happening, I'm creating my wire that I need for my logistics. So I'm just going to burn through all the iron ingot just to make sure I have enough. Okay, so here, now we can insert the cable, rods, and the plate. I do have extra cable, and let's go populate this one here. Okay. That's 48. This is all working. Grab those. There you go. I can keep working. So you can see that the extra iron ore that I picked up out of the manual miners, now I'm just slowly adding them into whatever I need, right? This wiring here, this is just annoying me. So what's the best way to fix this. Well, this wire I don't need here. That one's irrelevant because it's already connected. And then this one is connected here, this one's connected there. So this one is here and this one is there. Okay, so I guess we can just take this one off. Not so crossed. And then let's add this one to here. There you go. That's a little cleaner. Grab that. My rods, I have 64 rods and 84. Only 150, so let's go. Let's do some manual work here. So I just want to make sure I finish my logistics in this session. Here, just melt some of this manually. Okay, so now let's create some plate. Oh, we're just shy. Shy of exactly what we need on the plate, but that's okay. Oh no, plate is 100%, so you just need the rod. So let's go pick up whatever we have here. We should be able to get it good now. What do we got here? 34. Oh, I need a little bit more. Okay. Add this in here. There you go. Okay, what do we need here? I just need a little bit more rod. Okay, create the rod. That's enough. Boom! We did it! There you go. We have completed the second objective, and here's our spaceship flying off.
Conveyor belts can now merge, split, and lift to save space and enhance the productivity of your factory.
Nice.
Fixit encourages you to consider investing in verticality when it comes to factory logistics. If you feel stressed by this complexity, imagine yourself on the shore of a vast and calm ocean. Breathe in. Visualize all the people relying on you. The sea is made of billions of faces, each
all right,
staring
Ada.
at you with hope and tears.
She just keeps talking. All right, so we completed base building, we finished logistics, And next one we're going to be working on is our field research, which is going to be most likely on the next episode. But let me just start it here. And let us just do a quick look around here. Let's grab our concrete here. Okay. Put that in there. Okay. Grab our concrete from here. Perfect. And let's just set up some logistics over here. We'll square up our base here a lot better. So what we can do here is let's just get rid of this. And oh, now we have the splitters. Okay, so we're gonna add this splitter probably about, I think this would be good. Like this. Okay, and then we can go like this. Add this belt over here. This we can add to here. And our power poles are right in the way. I think they'll clear. No, these guys aren't going to clear. Okay, so we have to move these up a little bit. So let's just create new power poles up here. And then maybe this one over here. And this one, put it over here. Okay, so let's just connect these together. Okay, and then let's just get rid of these. Okay. This one will be connected to here. Where am I here? This one can be connected to here. And also to here. This one can be connected to here, and then this guy here be connected to our far one. I'm gonna put another one on this side here, and put that over there. There you go. And then let's set up another splitter here. Oh, let's add a splitter to our quick link here. Where is it here? Splitter. See if this is aligned. Yeah, it is. So when you got the lines, that means it's aligned. So that's awesome. Exactly how we want it. So now we can just go here, add this to here. Oops. Oh, sorry, wrong way. No, I want to do logistics splitter. Add it down here. Okay. Add this to here, add this to here. Now we have automation. Let's just turn off our auto grab. Okay, let's take a look at this. So we have our miner sending our ore from here, gets split, and goes into this part here, which is our smelter number 1. Gets split again, smelter number 2. So now we have automation. We have automation on our 2 parts here. We have our iron plate is automated, and also our rod is automated. Right, so we're going to add more to this in the next episode, but we have automation set up. Now what we're going to do real quick is we're just going to do a quick run up to the mountain here and set up our auto pick. Okay. Might as well grab some resources on the way up there. So we're just going to run up there and take a nice screenshot. Oh, there's some quartz here. That's pretty cool.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Store this potential resource for later use.
Sure will. Okay, we're just running around here trying to get to the top of the mountain here so we can do a bit of a screenshot. We're almost there. It's the edge of the mountain. Oh, it's right there. All right, guys, here you go. Whoa, almost fell off the mountain. That was a close one. All right, so here you go. Here's a top view of our base. Isn't that awesome or what? So you can see that's our beginning. And you can see over there we got our copper. Here's our limestone production, concrete. And here's beginning of our base. Perfect. All right, well, thank you for tuning in. And we'll see you on the next session. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and have a good day. All right, take it easy.